Hi everyone, AJ here. Thank you for choosing to hang out with me today. If you're new, I do videos about all things beauty, may that be makeup, skincare, or hair care. And in today's video, we are going to dive in to my summer skincare routine that only requires you, guess how many products? Just 3 products. So if you want to know my summer skincare routine and my suggestions for you, especially if you have either oily skin or dry skin, then please keep on watching. Before we begin, don't forget to hit the subscribe and that notification bell button as well as smash that like button so that it will help me with the YouTube algorithm. Before we go through the products that I use for the summer, I want to give a quick shout out to Yesstyle for giving me free products. Finally, you guys, I figured out who gave me like this nice package in the mail with like all skincare goodies that is now incorporated into my skincare routine. So I want to give a quick shout out to Yesstyle. Thank you so much for the Yes to Surprise box. And I really love all the products that I received. So they gave me this Niacinamide whitening essence. So this is very perfect. I've never used like an essence like this before. This quickly absorbs in my skin like it's water. It's perfect. It's like after my toner at night, and I would use this product. This is so perfect, you guys. This is definitely brightening my skin because before I used to have this issue where my forehead is way darker than my neck area. I don't know how is that possible, but every summer that is my issue, and this product just helps me with that issue because right now my skin is even and I never had to worry about that color issue with like difference in color or like different shades of brown on my skin. So this is very helpful. Thank you, Yesstyle, for giving this to me. They also gave me this very fluffy OMG. Yeah, OMG. Yeah, so this is OMG Spa Accessories Collection Mega Hairband from the brand called Double Dare. So they do sell this in the Yesstyle website, and I really love this because this is so expandable. Like I had to like think of the word because I cannot think of the word right away. But this expands so much and it doesn't feel like your head is constricted. So I recently like had the Yesstyle haul with where I bought that headband with like the cat ears, and that one like constricts my head so much. But this one doesn't, and it does feel so fluffy, so comfortable, so so cozy, and it's so cute to just wear this. And there's like a nice ribbon here. Like since I got this, I always use this at night whenever I'm doing my skincare routine, especially on those nights that I'm using like a clay mask, because this is so perfect. So on top of those 2 free products, they also gave me this Clavu Blue Pearlsation Marine Aqua Enriched Cream, as well as this Lagom Cellulose Deep Moisture Cream. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Cellulose, I don't know. I'm very excited to use them. I've never used this before. I've never even heard of the brand called Clavu and Lagom. So I am so excited to finally use products from them because the retail price of these guys, it's kind of pricey, but I want to know whether these actually work because Korean skincare just amazes me sometimes. So I definitely wanted to try more products from them. Like this cream, I'm probably going to incorporate it to my nighttime skincare routine. And then this Clavu Korean Pearl Extract Marine Aqua Cream is gonna be my day moisturizer, probably like in the coming winter. I'm super excited to use these. So thank you so much, Yesstyle, for giving me this free product. So if you guys are gonna shop at Yesstyle, I do have a code. It's called AJBEAUTY with no spaces. Or you can go ahead and check the link in the description down below, as I have a link to like a rewards code that you can use as an additional discount if you're gonna shop at Yesstyle. So use my discount code down below. So in today's video, I'm gonna quickly walk you through the products that I'm using on a daily basis. And right now here in Toronto, it's summer, and sometimes the weather reaches to 30 degrees Celsius to 40 degrees Celsius, and that is hot. And now is the perfect time to wear your sunscreen. But not only that, I'm gonna walk you through my full step of my skincare routine during daytime every summer. So I usually do the skincare routine after I wash my face or after I come from the shower. So I just skip that step. Like I'm not gonna tell you to wash your face because I know that you do that every single morning. So in the evening, usually after I come from the shower or after I wash my face, I usually use a toner. But in like a daytime skincare routine, I can skip that step. Like toner is not required, especially if you're gonna use a moisturizer. So it's either you use a toner or you use a moisturizer in the morning. So So if you have dry skin, I do recommend this Laneige Cream Skin Toner Moisturizer. You have to experience it for yourself, guys. This is a really amazing product and innovation because this, when you use this, it transforms like a moisturizer. Yes, it comes in like a liquid form, but once you massage it on your face, or as you tap it and massage it on your face, it turns into this cream texture, and it's amazing to have to experience that feeling. So if you haven't used this and you have dry skin, this is perfect for summer because you can do 2 steps at a time, especially if you're rushing to go out. You can do your toner and moisturizer in 1 step using this product. So since I am doing like a very basic, just 3 steps, actually this is a bit elaborate. You can even do 2 steps, guys. But since for me, I want to block the production of oils on my T-zone area, especially my forehead and on my nose. So I usually use like a niacinamide toner or like a niacinamide serum from The Ordinary because this is very cheap. It's like 7 Canadian dollars and Sephora. So if you haven't picked this up, I think this is really good if you have oily skin, and it will definitely help with minimizing your pores as well as reducing oil production in your T-zone area. Especially here in my pores, I do need to reduce the shine that I have, especially during the summer. Like I have no issues during the winter because sometimes my skin can be very dry, but in the summer, this is very perfect to control the oil production as well as minimize your pores. So if you have issues with oiliness in your pores, I definitely recommend for you to pick up the niacinamide from The Ordinary because it does help with those things. So usually I just take 1 drop of this and I will pat it on my face like so. And I really like the texture of this. It's not sticky, it's not overly tacky, and it absorbs to your skin very well. So after I use the serum, I use my favorite moisturizer of all time, and this is the iwhite Korea Aqua Moisturizer Whitening Vita. Again, if you haven't seen the texture of this, you're gonna see it again today. But if you want more of that, like the visual of how this transformed from like cream to liquid, or like I don't know, it's like it turns into this watery consistency. It's amazing. Go watch my video where I review my product empties because I already went through 1 tube of this product right here. This is how good this is, and this is very lightweight. It absorbs into my skin so nicely and so perfectly. Once it absorbs, it doesn't feel tacky, it doesn't feel sticky at all. So I really really love this moisturizer, and it's perfect for the summer because if you are an oily skin girl, then, or even if you're a guy, like you can use a moisturizer even though you are a guy. Like skincare, guys, is not limited to just girls. Like anyone in the world can use skincare. If you want to take care of your skin, go for it. Doesn't matter what your gender is. So I take like a pea-sized amount of this and then I massage it on my face and I just wait for it to dry before I move on to the next step. So the last step is the most important step of all, and you guessed it, it's sunscreen. So sunscreen is like a product, again, that you don't only use during the summer, but it is especially most important during the summer because of all the sun rays that touches your skin. And if you want to protect your skin from the sun rays as well as slow down the process of aging, and if you don't want to pay the price of having sunspots on your skin when you age, like as the years go by, then you have to use sunscreen as early as you can, guys. So my current favorite sunscreen is the one that I'm gonna be using right now, and it is the Supergoop's Unseen Sunscreen. So it looks like this, and this is the most perfect sunscreen, you guys, that I have used so far in my life because first and foremost, it doesn't smell like sunscreen and it doesn't leave a white cast. I know a lot of sunscreen that I have used before, it's in this like white color and it leaves like a very thick white cast that you can see from afar on your face. And I don't want that to happen, especially on days that I don't want to wear makeup. So this sunscreen right here, it's so good. Like the texture of this is so perfect. It almost feels like a primer. It blurs out my pores. It's so perfect for before makeup application and even when I don't use makeup because it does blur out my pores. I don't know if you've used that primer from Smashbox, the normal oil control primer with that texture that blurs out your pores. This is pretty much what the texture of this is. So it's perfect. You don't even have to use a primer when you're gonna put foundation because this on its own is already a good makeup primer, as it claims to be. So this has a broad spectrum sunscreen with SPF 40 and it's water resistant for 40 minutes. So I've used this a couple of times when we went swimming and it's perfect. I never had to reapply it because we only swam for like 30 minutes. And you know how good this is? I really want to try their powder sunscreen. However, I think a lot of people are complaining that there are not a lot of products in that powder sunscreen because like it's difficult to reapply this, especially right now I'm wearing makeup already. So what I do to apply this to my skin is I just take almost the same size as my nail and I would massage it on my skin like so, especially in the areas where I need to blur out my pores and things like that. And I really, really love this product because it does blur out my pores and it prepares my skin for makeup. Alright, so that is it for my summer skincare routine. I hope you learned something and I hope you find like good recommendation through this video. If you have any specific questions, please do follow me on Instagram so you can DM me there, or you can comment your questions down below and I would love to answer them, and I would love to give you suggestions on products that you can use as well for your summer skincare routine. And if you haven't hit that subscribe and that notification bell button, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and subscribe. And don't forget to like this video as well, as it would definitely help me with the YouTube algorithm. Thank you so much for sticking until the end, and see you in my next video.